ladies and gentlemen, you need to hear his testimonial. I think it will excite you. How somebody that have a lot of experience in network marketing and somebody that know how to raise people, how to motivate people, and now he know how to patch people as well. He started with himself, and he will share it in a little bit later. Great guy, great success, and Brother David, are you ready?
I am, sir. I am.
All right, take it over.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm glad to be on the call. Well, for those that don't know me, my name is David Allen. I live here. I live right outside of Houston, Texas, in a small town, well, a fairly large town called Pearland. My background is somewhat like Brother Rick's. I was in the financial industry for over 20 years, and I also proudly served in the military in the U.S. Army as a military police officer. In addition, my wife and I have over 40 years worth of network marketing experience, some great and some not so good. You know, we did the Zango, Django, Congo stuff like Brother Roy and Rick did. But as Roy and Rick says, we found the last deal.com. Yep, there I am, and there's my beautiful wife of 43 years. And no, that is the same woman that you just saw. But as for me, how we got started in this basically was that we were contacted by a very good friend of ours, Mary Hollingshead, to actually review some products and the business plan that she was looking at. And we weren't looking for something. So if you would have asked us a year and a half ago or so, we would have told you, you know, we're not looking for anything. But Mary was insistent and asked about whether we'd review a plan that she was looking at. So we did, and we thought the product was great. We thought the plan was great, but we had a lot of questions and we had a lot of concerns. You know what? A patch that's going to fix things for you? I said, you know, I'm not sure. So lo and behold, later on that evening, Lorenzo calls us. Brother Lorenzo calls us and answers most of the questions that we had. So at that point, Linda decided that she was going to go ahead and get the product, mainly for, at first it was just for sleep. She wanted to try the sleep patch. And Mary had advised her and said, hey, no, you need to go with the cellular degeneration program. And so Linda decided, yep, she'll do that. Well, about, I want to say the next day or so, we were talking and I told Linda, I said, hey, I'm going to do that detox with you. And she says, oh, I'm sorry, you can't do that detox with me. And I said, why? She says, well, I've already promised your sister that she could detox with me. I said, well, what am I supposed to do? She says, well, you get your own patches. And I thought, okay, I'll get my own patches. Well, we did. She signed me up and I got my own patches. And yeah, that is the same woman that was in the previous picture right there. She looks like she's 20 years younger there. And that's from using that X39. When people see this picture, they wonder, you know, am I rocking the cradle here? But no, when we got our patches, my wife and I said, okay, we'll go down to my sister's and deliver her 15-day protocol. So we go down to my sister, who lives about 20 minutes away from us, and we go down there. We deliver the patches, and one of the somebody that we knew for, well, I'm going to say it, we hadn't seen her in about 20 years. She came over to my sister's house. Well, when they answered the door, she's standing there with two canes, and when she walked in, she was shuffling her feet. So we asked her, we said, hey, Letty, what's going on? She says, well, she said she had a really bad sciatica and she was going to have knee surgery, but she actually had not been upstairs in her house. I mean, upstairs in her house, in her own bed for a year and a half because she couldn't make it up the steps. So that's when Linda and I got our Lifewave on and said, how about if we could patch you? Now, at this point, we've only been on a couple Zooms, and we really know nothing. But we went ahead and we patched her. Linda patched her for her sciatica, and at her pain level was around 10, went down to about a 7 at that point. And then I patched her knee, and her knee pain level was like an 11, and it went down to a 2. Well, what actually happened too at that point is my wife, Letty, had said, well, I'm going to try to stand up. And my wife says, well, why don't you walk to me? And she says, well, I'm going to leave my canes. And we're going like, should she leave her canes? I mean, we're thinking, is this thing going to, happen? So, but she left her canes there. She got up, she walked towards my wife, and she says, well, I'm going to try something. And she said, I'm lifting my knee up. So she started lifting her knee up. And then she lifted it up further. And it was like, she starts crying. Well, my wife starts crying. My sister's crying. And of course, the man that I am, I started crying too. It was amazing. So she sat back down and I said, Letty, I said, what do you think? She says, this is a miracle. I said, well, would you like to purchase some of the product? She said, absolutely not. And it took Linda and I by shock. We said, I'm sorry? She said, no, I don't want to buy this. I want to be part of this. She says, I want to be in business with you.
Wow.
So that was my aha moment. Now, I also had a problem with my shoulder. I was doing push-ups, and most of you don't know, but I had a wrist fusion done, so I can't do the normal push-ups that everybody does. So I have to like be on a board or something like that, standing up. But anyway, I'm doing push-ups, and I hear this tear. And of course, being us men, I just went and continued on and continued on. Well, later on that day, I was in severe pain. So I patched myself with the Lifewave and the Eon. Well, the pain went away, but I still couldn't lift my arm up because it wouldn't go up because of the tear. And of course, I didn't go to the doctor or anything. I said, you know what? I said, I saw what this did with Letty. I said, it'll do something for me. So I added extra patches. I added X39, I added another Eon, and I went on for 3-4 days, and I was fine. I could lift my arms straight up. So wow. It worked perfectly for me. We do videos every now and then with people we patch. The first gentleman that you see here is his name is Robert, and he had a trigger finger. We're patching for the first time. Mr. Patterson has some bad neck pains, and he's got some carpal tunnel going on also. We're going to work with that. And this is his wife, Tammy, and Tammy's going to actually patch her. So what I need for you to do is I need for you to take the backing off.
Okay.
And Mr. Patterson, I need for you to bend your neck down, or bring your chin down as far as you can. And there's a bone right there. Yes, that's where I want you to
put it on that.
On the bone.
Okay, that's perfect. All right. Now, Mr. Patterson, I forgot to ask you, your pain level is where, from 1 to 10? Where was the pain level before we start patching?
About 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Okay. Okay, I need for you to drink some water, and we're going to wait a few minutes.
Not gonna make me dizzy and things.
No.
Okay.
No, the only thing I've ever heard was from our little niece when we did, she was stressed out with her 3 children. So we patched her with the particular patch, the Aeon patch on the back of the neck. About 3 minutes later, she sat down. She says, "Uncle Dave, I feel like I just drank 2 glasses of wine. I feel great." You know?
I'm a little stressed, so I better sit down.
And that should help with stress also.
Oh, that's great.
You need that.
We call that the happy patch.
Yeah, happy patch. Sounds happy.
So just sit.
Just
Relax. I'm monitoring you. How's it going?
all right. Now the hands are hurting also, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, or actually what Tammy's going to do, I'm going to show her how to do this too.
You can put me in Tammy's hands.
In Tammy's hands. This is just to show you.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Because this
I'll
is
let
actually
you help you next time.
this is actually just to show you how easy this is. Because some people will think, oh, this is so hard, and so this is.
Putting a
this is-
Band-Aid on.
Thank you. That's all we do. So what I want you to do is, where is the main pain in your hand?
In here. So area.
In that area.
And this is like, if you had to pinpoint the area, where would you say is the worst area?
I'd say here.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to put that brown patch right there. That's all. And we're gonna wait a couple seconds. I want to know if you feel any different.
My neck, I'm feeling a little better.
All right. So, where's your pain level on your hand?
I'd say a 5 or 6 right now.
Okay. So I want to see. Oh, Tammy, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I'm sorry. You're gonna go around like a clock method. You're gonna go like right here, like one finger off, and then put it there and see how that feels. Don't push it all the way in. We'll wait a couple seconds. You can take your finger off of it. Wait a couple seconds and see if that diminishes it more. Is it the same, or does it?
In the hand, it's about the same.
Okay. So take
No,
the white
that's
pen.
different.
Okay, take the white.
The pain is not there, but the stiffness in the ring finger,
Okay. Well,
I
that's
can't close it.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
we can't make any medical claims.
Uh,
But what we're trying to do is the pain, the symptoms.
it
For
did.
that.
Oh, yeah. See, I even closed my hand.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay,
did
so you
work.
can push that
Wow.
patch on there.
Yeah, that did work. Damn. I didn't even see that coming. I can close my hand more. I can make a fist. Yeah. And it doesn't hurt. Yeah.
Now, is it the same thing on the other hand also?
I can even bend. Yeah, I'm closing this hand too.
Mm-hmm.
Up and down.
How's your neck?
It locks up a little bit, but not like it was. But the hands is shocking. Cause I'm making a
Hands is
hard
shocking?
fist.
And on
Look.
top of the AM, X30.
I haven't done this in over a year.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see?
Man, I mean, it popped, but it doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I can close my hands. I be damn. I'm just kidding.
That's okay. No, that's.
Well, that is awesome, Mr.
That's
Patterson.
Cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
I like that.
All right. He gets up. Now, his background is in boxing. He used to coach boxing. He gets up and he starts punching his chair. And I said, Robert, what are you doing? He says, I just want to see if it's still working. And it was just amazing. The second lady that you see here, she worked at a hotel that we were staying at. And she had back pains and neck pain.
Wow, this is amazing.
We are here with Melanie, and Melanie, when we started this venture with you, what pain level were you at?
A 10.
Okay, now we patched your back and your feet, and where are you now?
I don't feel anything in my feet, my neck, my back. I'm feeling good. Like, wow, I can't believe it.
That is
Great.
This is amazing. Why didn't I run into y'all sooner?
Well, thank you, Melanie, for sharing that with us.
Man,
I deeply appreciate it.
it's great, y'all. I can't believe this. I'm gonna have to get all those patches.
And her comment was, where were you before this? I needed this a long time ago. Now the next one here is actually one of our partner members. I patched her for sciatica and back pain. And all right, Elsie, when we first started out, what level was your pain at?
I would say a 10.
A 10. So we put a Lifewave patch on your back, and the first time that we put the Lifewave, we waited a couple seconds. And where did that pain level go to?
A 7.
All right, and the pain moved, correct?
Yes.
And we moved the patch, and when we moved the patch, where did the pain level go to?
6.
And then we did the clock method, and where did your pain level go to?
2.
A 2. And where's your pain level now that it's been about 5 minutes?
I'm free from pain. I have no pain.
Very good.
I can move, I can bend, I can dance. Woo-hoo.
There we go. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, hey,
Thank-
how about that?
Thank you so much for your testimony.
Thank you.
She went from a 10 to no pain also. But this is the results that you get when you go out and you patch people, and you realize that we have something that can help people tremendously. So I'm all about getting out there and patching people. So for all people that are in the network, first of all, I have to thank Mary Hollingshead for first thinking about us, because if she had not thought about us and had mentioned to us, we would have never met all of you people. I mean, and had the honor of working with everyone. This is a people business, and it's because of Brother Roy, Brother Rick, Brother Lorenzo, Pastor Ed, and every one of you that have blessed and touched our hearts is the reason that we get up and do this business every day. We want to see everybody in this business succeed and help people live longer, healthier, and happier. So to be successful in network marketing, in the network marketing industry, you must have a good attitude. Having a good attitude precedes success.
Yeah.
It's the most important asset. Sharing positive mindsets in this is the start of your positive relationship with either a new customer or a prospect. And you got to have that mindset. Sharing your experience and enthusiasm with people about your business and how your patches can improve the overall well-being for people is just phenomenal. It's a perfect time to give your testimonial. just a short testimonial. Let your prospects feel your passion, whether you're in person with them or over the phone. Either way, keep a smile on your face and they will see, or they will hear it in your passion, the passion when you're talking to them over the phone or when you're patching them. Remember, no one wants to hear someone so excited in a negative tone. So always share your excitement. So there again is my lovely wife and I, and we're doing a fair, a health expo. And basically our mission here now is to provide help and guidance to the amazing brand partners that we have that have made a decision to join in our journey with Lifewave, is to assist them to reach their goals. This business is built on amazing products and powered by the people who promote them. With that said, just like Roy and Lorenzo and Brother Rick says, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. So let's all get out there and make Lifewave patches a household name. So we don't want you to sit around and think about what you're going to do. Just do it. There are many avenues for you to walk down with this business. So go out, patch people every day, participate in health expos and fairs, get referrals from the people you patch. It's amazing how many times we patch someone, and me included, forget to say, you know anybody else that might need to be patched or that it's in the same situation? You'd be surprised how many people know, like, oh, I have knee pain, and their buddy down the street has knee pains, because friends talk about ailments and injuries and bad things all the time. So they know people. So all you have to do is ask for a referral. Also, hosting patch parties. It's great to have patch parties so that people can see what you're doing and actually mingle with other people that are having same situations, or just for them to have camaraderie with everyone. And nothing is exciting as having the privilege to being recognized and walking across the stage at an annual convention.
That's right.
So we all can, and we will all make it happen. And I want to thank you for your time. Brother Roy, thank you for allowing me.
I got you on that one.
You did get me on that one. So anyway, I want to thank all of you who have listened to my journey with Lifewave. My suggestion is only to let's change our lifestyles and make sure that we all use the patches every day so that our body functions better every day. Again, thank you so much.